as for the game, we knew this was going to be a back-and-forth game. Boston College is a really good team. And I just loved our team's composure. I thought down the stretch we made the plays that we needed to make. We made foul shots. We got stops that we needed to get. So again, we took care of basketball. I was just proud of us, the way we handled ourselves going down the stretch. Questions? Yeah, I thought our shot selection was really good, especially in the second half. I thought we got by people. Whether it's by our guards getting in the lane or getting the ball inside. And I thought they did a really good job of finishing in the paint. Again, our shots wasn't falling, but again, that's not something that can stop us. We still can get past and score in the paint. I just thought we did a good job of that.
Coach, you played in the Big East states. How much did you appreciate the venting? And you got number 44, that matchup down low. Did that kind of bring you back to those Big East states?
Yeah, that was a good old, physical. I love the way the refs ref the game and let those guys play. On both ends. I don't really talk about the rest, but I thought they did a good job letting those two guys play, and I thought it was a treat for everybody here. But it was definitely a battle down there. It was a lot of bumping and a lot of noise, and both those guys played really good.
Go ahead, John.
All right, so, Coach, you guys found yourself down. I think it was 8 points with just under 9 minutes left, and then you guys responded with a 22-6 run. What kind of adjustments did you make down the stretch to kind of will your guys to that kind of run at the end?
We've been in games like this all year. We've come up on the short end of them sometimes, but we've been in games like this, and we just stay composed. One stop at a time. We knew there was a lot of time remaining in the game, and just like I said, that's why I said earlier, our team's composure was unbelievable. They didn't get frantic. They just kept going. They just kept going, and we made the stops that we needed to make. We gave us some consecutive basketball. We kept playing. And that's what we talk about. You're playing for 40 minutes. Not 22 or 32. I just thought we played for 40 minutes.
Was there anything you were hoping to get out of Kyle when you put him in, other than 10 points, which were probably unexpected?
Everybody that I put in the game, I expected to do something and impact it. But originally, going with Kyle, Kyle is tough. They got three really good guards, and I just thought he gave us a chance to defend the perimeter a little bit better. And he's tough, and he does have the ability to make shots, but he can also get past people and get into the paint. Kyle can play both sides of the ball. So I thought, going with him, that would help us.
Can you also talk about what he's brought to the team and how he's kind of hung in there this year? Because there's been games when he hasn't played a lot, if at all, and today obviously played a key role.
Yeah, Kyle is great. He's all about the team. He's a tough, I keep saying that's the word, tough. He's a tough-minded guy. Like you said, he didn't get in early in the season, but he kept coming to practice, not hanging his head, keep pushing, kept getting back. He made me have to play him, right? A lot of times in today's world, players don't get to that point. And that's why, I'm proud of a guy like Kyle Cook, because it wasn't his way, but he made me play by the way he approached practice, by the way he, came to practice every day, the work that he put in, and when he got his opportunity, he was ready to go.
I know you said after Georgia Tech that Donnie was day-to-day. Any update there?
Still day-to-day. Still day-to-day.
Coach, even after some of the losses this season, you've said how you were proud of your team's fight. What did you see from your team's fight through that second half run to kind of will its way to a victory?
I thought I thought some of the baskets that we scored were tough. We went inside. We didn't settle for shots. I just thought we, then on the defensive end, we came up with some tough rebounds. It was a physical game, and I just thought, we met the challenge. We stood up to the challenge, and I've been. It wasn't a lot of 50-50 balls that we didn't come up with. We missed a couple late, but not that many. I think previously we weren't getting those down the stretch. An offensive rebound we would give up. A 50-50 ball we would give up. I thought today, we didn't give that many opportunities. We didn't give that team that many opportunities.
Coach, throughout the game you guys ran a lot of ISO offense, but down the stretch you had a bit better ball movement. What was kind of the difference there?
Well, when you got a guy, sometimes when you got a guy, like JJ, that has some speed, and it's tough to guard. I think we can make it difficult. I try not to make it difficult. I wanted him to kind of, get down the lane, have some driving lanes. They come off, make some passes, and make some reads. And I thought he did that. And then we went inside. After that we went inside. Again, I try not to make the game as difficult, for our guys. And then we executed a couple plays. We came up short on 1 or 2. I thought we came out of the timeout, got a lob. Missed it, But overall, I just thought the spacing and getting the ball into the right people's hands, that's the biggest thing as a coach. You got to get the ball into the right people's hand and let them make plays.
What has JJ's return really done for you guys? Obviously, it was a tough stretch before when he was out, but now 2-1 since he's been back.
There you go. That's what he's done for us, 2-1, right? Like, no, clearly, before he got hurt, I thought, he was playing, great basketball, and he's picked that right back up. He's everything for this team. He's our leader, and the team knows it. So, I thought our team battled, when the time that he wasn't there. I thought we got better. Other people got better while he wasn't there, and I think JJ got better. His understanding of the game and what we're trying to do in certain situations. What I love today is that, he was giving me feedback, what he's seen out there, what he was, that's always, what he saw. And I always try to tell my point guards, you guys got to be a student of the game. You have to be able to see what's going out there too. And I love that about him today.
Is that
Time for
something
one more.
Is that something you hadn't, that back and forth in the middle of the game, something you hadn't necessarily seen a lot from JJ before?
No, I think we've always kind of had that, but it's a different, conversation. Sometimes it might be about something else, but today, he was talking really on both ends. Hey, what about this? What about this adjustment? What about that adjustment? What about this place? Where should we go? I mean, I think he came out of a timeout. I think he called, three plays that I would have called two, which was go to Eddie. But at least he was all thinking that, right? And that's when, when your team is locked in, they're all thinking the same way. They're seeing the mismatches. They're seeing where we've had some success. And sometimes you don't have that, And sometimes you don't, the players don't see that. They expect the coach to kind of do that. And obviously that's our job, but I just like it when it comes from the team.
Thanks, Coach. Our locker room will be open.